Today, I'm back with another mega physical media unboxing for you all. Today, I'm going to be showing off the brand new film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I'm going to be unboxing this, showing you what you can expect to find on the inside of this one. Also, what special features you can find on the disc. Also, what the quality is of the 4K visual and audio presentation of this film, where you can find this limited edition, and the price of it, and my recommendation if it's worth your money or not. So let's get right into it. So we got the nice slipcover here. Ooh, I had to have this slipcover. I just really like the style with the googly eye. Yeah, the googly eyes. I just think it looks really cool. And if you've seen the movie, you know what the Google eyes are a representation of in the movie. It's so funny. I just really enjoy them. So to have the whole cover just with ton of googly eyes and then spelling out Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, a film from the Daniels. It's just perfect. It fits the directors. It's so weird, but fits perfectly for the movie. If you know these directors, they've directed other odd movies before, like A Swiss Army Man, but it's so good. So I really like this cover. The only way to make this one better is I would have liked it to have been like Lenticular, and then when you move it back and forth, you can actually see the eyes Google. You know, something like that would have been a nice touch to it. That would have been super cool looking. Or actually have like real googly eyes on it. I mean, could they do that? They'd probably get squished, so that wouldn't work. But a lenticular cover where you could see the eyes kind of move would have definitely been an awesome touch. But without that, it still looks really cool. I really like this cover. It's my favorite out of the covers you can get. But this gets you the 4K Ultra HD plus the Blu-ray plus the digital code. And obviously you can see in the bottom corner that it is fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Very highly rated movie. Everybody talks about this one, and I'll let you know my thoughts on it towards the end of the video. But let's take a look at the spine. Nice simple spine, but you got the googly eye at the top again, the googly eye. Yes, that is perfect. You can find it easily on the shelf. It is always looking at you. So really great to have a nice spine like that. You see it's A24. So really nice there. I like that a lot. Then we take a look at the back, and we got some different scenes from the movie. Jamie Lee Curtis is absolutely phenomenal in the movie. Also Michelle Yeoh, and I'm forgetting his name right now, but the actor that was from The Goonies and also Temple of Doom. He's great in the movie too as a husband. But yeah, a great cast all around. Just reminds me of those great scenes too. But yes, so you get all that in here, which is nice. And now in terms of special features, you are only getting a couple featurettes on there, so it's a little disappointing. But with a lot of the newer movies, you don't get a whole lot of featurettes, especially with the A24 films. I noticed with them, you really don't get much of anything, maybe one little featurette. So actually for A24, this is pretty good because one of the featurettes is pretty long. I think it's about 40 minutes or so. So it actually does a pretty good job kind of giving everybody's different perspective on the movie. So that's kind of fun. And what's really funny about it is like people are saying, yeah, I'm not really sure what this movie is going to turn out to be, but you know, just give us some direction here, Daniels, to let us know how you want people facing to look. We don't know how it's all going to come together in the end, but you know, you got your vision. So just where do we need to place people? And so that was so funny that why they were making the movie, a lot of people working on the film really couldn't see the vision until it started getting complete. But the Daniels, they had the vision of it. They knew from the beginning it's a family genre movie. We got to stick with that. And yeah, they just turned out so good. And you can tell like this movie was made in the editing room. So great job to the editors. If they did not edit this movie together correctly, it could have been a sloppy mess, but it turned out really great. So yeah, you get those couple featurettes. You do get a commentary with the directors. So that's nice. That's always great to have on there. And then you get a few other things in there too, like some outtakes, you know, the trailer, some basic little special features like that. But at least you get a couple featurettes, which is better than nothing. But I wouldn't say it's outstanding on special features. I would say it's more towards mid-bottom tier on special features. But at least they have something on there. Now, in terms of the 4K quality, if you want to zoom in, you can look at it. But you get it in 4K, so it's going to be 4 times sharper than a Blu-ray. You do get the HDR, so the high dynamic range with the coloring. Now, personally, when I was watching the movie, I didn't think it was outstanding, but it was really good. It was really solid. You could tell the colors did look really nice. So I do think it's worth it for the 4K for that, because it did shine through really nicely, especially with all the different environments and characters. And all the costumes, you really did get to see some good details that maybe you haven't seen before. Maybe you were in a theater where the screen wasn't too good, but on the 4K disc, it definitely shines through really nicely because there are a lot of colors in here that really do pop. And so those make for some awesome moments on the 4K disc. So I think visually it's good, but I wouldn't say it's the most outstanding or one of the best 4K visual representations of the year. I don't think it's on that level. I wasn't like blown away by it, but I also wasn't dissatisfied with it. I'm like, you know what? This is what I expected from a typical 4K, so it's still pretty solid. Now, where this movie does stand out is, the Dolby Atmos. The audio quality is absolutely fantastic on here. It just sounds so good with the score and soundtrack they went with this movie. Just all the different sounds, because there's a lot of different sounds because they're doing so many different scenes and jumping from place to place in this movie. But it comes through really, really nicely. It just sounds so great. And I'm like, wow, like, is this my soundbar? Like, is my soundbar just sounding really good today or something? No, it's totally this Dolby Atmos track in here. Did a really good job. So just audio purposes alone, the 4K disc is worth it. But once again, the visuals are still pretty good. So let's take a look at what this looks like on the inside here. Let's open it up. And of course, you do get the same design without the slipcover. Slipcover is the same, so it's nothing different there. Would have been cool if they did something different. I like when they have a different slipcover to the actual casing of it. You know, different kind of artwork, or if they had reversible artwork, that would have been really cool. But it's the same one, but it's still a really cool one. I still really, really like it. But let's open it up. See what we got on the inside. So of course you do get the digital code in there, which is nice. Digital code is for Vudu though, not Movies Anywhere, because it's a Lionsgate release. For some reason, Lionsgate does Vudu, doesn't do Movies Anywhere, at least from what I've noticed from my pickups. But here we got the disc, so you do get the Blu-ray, and once again, you do get the 4K. Unfortunately, it's the same exact design on both of them, which is, I wish they did something different. Just give me something different so I can easily tell the 4Ks and the Blu-rays apart. Yeah, you can tell if you look at it. You can see the Blu-ray symbol and then the 4K symbol. So yeah, you can tell that way. But still, I would have liked them just to have a different art design of some sort, especially because they have so many different art design posters, and even like with this cover you saw it, what if they made one of these just all googly eyes? That would have been a great idea for one of the discs, and then you could tell them apart so easily. Why not do that? Why not take a little bit of an extra step there? Wish they would have done that, but they didn't, so a little missed opportunity. And then this is just a studio release, so you're not getting artwork on the background here of the casing or anything like this. It isn't a boutique label, nothing like that. I could see this movie going to a boutique label in the future, definitely like a Criterion or something like that. Ooh, that would be so cool. But I'm not going to double dip now that I have this. But yeah, still really cool, nifty idea there. But yeah, pretty simple on the inside. But I still love the googly eyes there. I mean, just great. Yeah, so that's why I had to go out of my way to get this one. And yeah, it looks cool. I think this is going to look really, really good on the shelf. So I'm really happy to have this design. But you can find this limited edition cover at Walmart. So this is Walmart exclusive. So if you go to like a Target, a Best Buy, you're not going to find the googly eye one there. So that's why I really don't usually go to Walmart too much to shop for movies, because I think their prices are actually pretty high unless you go to the bargain bins. But usually on their new items, they rarely go on sale, at least at my local Walmarts. So I was hesitant to go there at first, but had to go for it for the slipcover. I needed this one. So I went there. Yes, I got it. It was excellent. So happy to get this one from Walmart. Now the price on the shelf for this one was like $31. And I had to do a double take. I looked at the price. I'm like, wait, $31 for a movie like this? Whoa. This isn't a brand new Marvel release. Like, let's simmer down a little bit, okay? Why are we going with a $31 price for an A24 title? But then I looked it up online on Walmart.com, and it was under $25, right around that $25 range. So I'm like, wait, this makes no sense. Why is it more expensive on the shelf in person? That didn't make any sense to me. So I just asked about it, and they price matched for me the Walmart.com price, because it was still available on .com. So I could show, hey, I could put this in my cart right now and just order it online for the cheaper price. So they price matched it. So that was great. Great job, Walmart, for price matching this. So I got this one for about that $25 price. So for 25 bucks for a brand new 4K with a really cool limited edition slipcover, yeah, I'll pay that. If it was 31 bucks though, I'm not paying that. I would have not paid that. I was about to walk out. I'm like, 31 bucks? No, 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 for an A24 film, even though this is a really great film. So let me talk about just a quick little review and recommendation of this one. This movie is absolutely amazing to me. It's my second favorite movie of the year. Yes, number 2, right behind Top Gun Maverick. I thought this was going to be number 1 for the longest time. Then Top Gun Maverick came out and that one just like blew past it. But still a really amazing film. Now I've seen this one 3 times. I mean, twice in theater, now at home on the 4K. Really, really good. Very entertaining, and it does the multiverse correct. To me, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness could learn a thing or two from this movie, because that one, you didn't really get too much multiverse, and here you get tons and tons of multiverse elements, and how it's edited together. Just so beautiful and gorgeous how they do it, and it works together. And so, once again, this movie could have been very sloppy and messy, but they put it together perfectly, so it still tells a good singular story from start to finish, but then you get all the fun multiverse wacky moments and just outrageous things. So this isn't a movie for everybody. I can tell some people watching this and be like, oh my, what am I watching here? What just happened? What are they using? Where are they putting what? Oh my, I could see people reacting to this movie and like turning it off and it not being for them. So just know, it's an A24 film. You know how A24 films are, and, you know, especially a film from the Daniels, you know, it's going to be a little odd and out there, but I'm telling you, I think this might be the best A24 film of all time. Maybe not. Uncut Gems, I still really like. That's probably my number 1. But this one is still really good. Probably top 5, at least top 5 A24 films for me. But still a really, really good quality film, because what do? Once again, they focus on the family drama part of it, and they get to the heart of it. A lot of good emotional moments. You know, you'll get teary-eyed, choke up in here. I mean, people will get crying. I can just see all this happening. I mean, it was happening in my theaters I was at. People were just really feeling this movie. So very emotional movie. It really hits hard by the end of it, of course. But also within that, they still make it entertaining, because they still got all the fun sci-fi multiverse stuff. So some really good comedic moments, some awesome action moments. Like, there's really good action in here. I don't know if it's good as like John Wick 3 action, but there's some really good action in here. Really good choreography for all the fights. So very fun and very unique and interesting how they do them. I mean, it's like really bizarre once again, but I think it just pulls everything off, and really it lives up to the title. Such an important part. Everything, everywhere, all at once lives up to the title. So really great job. I mean, I just really, really like this movie. Once again, it's not a movie for everybody, so you may start watching and be like, not for me. But I think everybody should give this one a try and try to stick with it as much as you can, at least to get to those emotional elements by the end. And I think it will pay off for a lot of people out there. So if you haven't seen this one yet, I highly, highly recommend it. And, you know, physical media collectors out there, if you want to get this really cool limited edition, you know, get it from Walmart before they sell out on it, because I can see this one going fast. But yeah, this is such a good edition to have. I really, really like it. And then for the price I got it at, definitely worth my money. I'm going to get tons of rewatchability out of this one. So this definitely has my mega stamp of approval. And I'm going to recommend that you at least check this one out first. Maybe rent it if you're unsure of it. You're not really an A24 person. You know, preview it first. See if you like it. But if you rent it, you love it, then pick it up. Physical media, gotta do it. Yes, I love this film so much. It is so good. Leave in the comments below, was Everything Everywhere All at Once one of your favorite films of the year, or what's your favorite A24 film of all time? And if you're just discovering the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this amazing mega fan community, make sure you subscribe right now to stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Wow, that was really good.
And if you like this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.